Hello everyone, I'm still a bit sick and I've only been up for like half an hour, so I'm gonna be a bit tired and a bit quiet in this probably, so that is my bad. You know, I'm gonna move my laptop a bit closer just so that I'm probably hopefully a bit louder. Anyways, in the last video, what happened in the last video? Oh yeah, we saw Qatar declare war on Yemen, or it could be called the South Arabian Union. I really don't know, call it whatever the hell you want. We also saw this Sinai monarchy, I think. Yeah, the Sinai monarchy d just gave independence to some areas, mainly this Lime one. Egypt came back, and this like Sudanese country. And there's a bit of like a debate on whether Greece should give up their like colony. That's the wrong layer. Should give up their colony and give it back over to Greece. But we won't be touching on that right now. Also, did I give these guys capitals? I didn't, so I can do that now. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you don't want to, then that's fine. Anyways, also I know I was getting something, so, and I knew it'd probably be with like the newer nations. Anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you don't want to, that's fine. So let's just get on with it. And the first thing that we're going to be seeing, apart from that, is actually the military alliance. Because we're going to be seeing some minor nations leave the Triangle Alliance, those being these two nations over here, as well as Belarus, and that's it. And if we go over to here, a few new countries are going to be joining it. If I can get the shape, those gonna though they are going to be Qatar because they are the Yemenite puppet, or Yemenis, I don't know. This new country over here, Sudan. I believe this is, I don't know if this is Kurdistan or this is Kurdistan, so how about we just have both join? So they're going to be joining, and the final country joining is going to be this, like, this, like, goldish country over here. And those are the countries joining this alliance. But if I go onto this layer and I get, what shape haven't I used? They're not the rounded square, rounded rectangle alliance. Actually, no. Uh, hmm. You know what? This has no correlation to the old trapezoid lines, but it's going to be the trapezoid lines. No correlation to the old one. It's just I don't want to use like a heart or a gear or a tick or a lightning bolt. Anyways, the countries who are going to be joining the new trapezoid alliance are going to be. Also, I'm going to turn on the capital layer for this. I don't know why. It just looks nicer. Anyways, it's going to be Japan, Hokkaido, this green nation over here, the Philippines, Borneo, Java or Jakarta, I don't know what to call it. West Indonesia, let's call it. This Sakala nation, and the most surprising of all, the NOH. And this isn't really like an, oh, we want to do a lot of expanding. It's just like, we just want to protect ourselves. If you kill one of us, we're going to murder you. And the most nearest alliance to them. Actually, I don't know who'd win because if we go onto the rankings, if I can find it, here it is. You can see that there's one member of the thing who's in it, the NOH. But if we go to the population one, India and China are both top two, and they are seventh. Over here, India's on here, NOH isn't even on here, for example. Like, none of the members here are really in any of these. The only one that would matter is over here, and the NOH is here. But then, like, India's also here, so yeah. Anyways, how about we look at over here? Because this area is horrifying and I want to clean it up a bit. Why do I want to clean it up? Because of this. Anyways, these areas are going to be going to war. Like, just all of them all at once. Also, I'm just going to change this blue one's color to, like, a different color just for this. Uh, that works. And I'm also going to change this blue one over here to, like, an orangey color. Okay, yeah, that's good. Anyway, they literally just all, like, declare war on each other, uh, like these groups declare war on each other, and then these groups declare war on each other. So let's see what's gonna happen. This one instantly moves up and takes the capital, and then this purple one just moves in and ends up taking the rest. That's the wrong way, and ends up taking the rest. This green one begins pushing up into this country, as well as this country. I'm gonna turn down tolerance. And also this country and this country. But never fear, the purple team is here. And because you're fighting on a forefront war, you're gonna lose. These guys get kicked out, and they just get absolutely just crushed. Like, it's not pretty. But that ends up leading to just everywhere like losing occupation. So this grey area gains it, but never fear, the purple nation's invading you. Yeah, it's not going very well. I don't know how they're doing so well, but they are. But never fear, the brownish color team is here again. And they begin pushing into them. And now if we go over to here, because I've been completely ignoring it, the old country that was here, like Leningrad, this blue one, they are just stomping everyone. This country dies. This like bluish country falls. Wait, no, that's not blue. This red country falls. And then this country also falls. And if we end up going back over to here, this country loses all their occupation zones, and then Leningrad just ends up like, or like this blue country just ends up occupying them. And if we look at what a peace treaty is going to look like, it's just going to be like full annexation for everyone. Like, yeah, yeah. And these gold guys just get to exist. Okay, where's the capital? Here it is. We can erase all these capitals now. I believe this is where the old one was. And another thing, if we go over to the technology map, which I'm just gonna quickly just fix that while I talk, we can see that these guys are gonna be blue. I don't know why they were blue. They had horrible technology before, but now they are actually blue. So yeah, good on them. Anyways, another thing that's going to be happening is the Diamond Alliance gets one new member, no, two new members, and those members, if we can get, okay, got the right shape, it's going to be this country over here, and this northern Bulgarian country. So, yeah. And if we go over to this area down here, we're going to be seeing a unification. That's the unification between, if I can get the right country, I mean the right layer. It's going to be between the green nation down here and this country over here. Actually, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that was easier. Um, okay. Wait, I'm just going to do this to see if there's anywhere around the map. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Boom. So now we have a new, like, mini Australian Union happening over here. And now let me just get rid of the capital. And Tanzania, no, Tasmania has now expanded. And they've expanded by quite a bit. Like doubling their land area if I go back a little bit. Yeah, they basically double their land area. Anyways, if we go down here and I go onto the right layer, even more of Australia, no, not, how? More of Antarctica is being discovered. Now, this being a flat map is a bit hard to like show it, so they begin like, let's say this is like the innards. They begin going into the innards, and now the only area left is this area. I deleted the layer. Like, there's no need for it now. Antarctica's fully known about. And a few countries are going to be making a few landings here. If I can turn off the capital layer and the city layer, and also the military layer, because that's not going to matter, then a few countries are going to be making their landings. The first country is this like southern Argentine country, which I believe could be called like Patagonia. I'm not sure though. So Patagonia, I'm gonna call them that. Patagonia makes their landing right here. And don't worry, well, do worry, there's like no one living here. So yeah. Next country that's gonna be making their landing is South Africa. And they're gonna be landing in two spots. Right here and right here. Also, who's this owned to? I don't think that's owned by anyone, so you know what? Let's say this like country over here owns it. I don't know. Let's also say that they're making a landing. Now the next two countries that are going to be making landings, one of them is very surprising. Wait, no, three countries are going to be making a landing, but one of them is very surprising. First one is Tasmania. The second one is New Zealand, who are going to be making their landing right here. But the third country who's going to be making their landing is Norway. And why is that? They have an island over here. An island over here. So they can make like a pretty big landing because they are a top 10 power. Maybe they're only top 10 to... Wait, no, South Africa. They are the top 10, aren't they? Yep, they are the 10th. So yeah, we can see a new like colonial age begin. The age of Antarctica. Anyways, if we go over to here, a few areas are going to be joining a few alliances. Mainly, the Aztec Alliance is going to be expanding. If I can get the right thing, the countries who are going to be joining are this country over here, this country, this green country, this Euxin country, and that's it. Yeah. But then another alliance is going to be made. Jesus, how many are going to be made this episode? And that is going to be, is the shape on the map. Let me look. No, it's not. It is going to be the Circle Alliance. And it is going to include California. Girls, we're unforgettable. I'm never saying that again. Baja California. This country over here. Oregon. This green country. And that's it. So now we can see like we have like a Pacific alliance being made like right here. And how long left? Okay, 15 minutes. An economical alliance is going to be made. And it's also, I need to get rid of this Pentagon, don't I? Wait, no, I don't. But I am going to anyway, because I don't think these guys would stay in the alliance. And the countries who are going to be joining an alliance are, first of all, going to be, if I can get the right shape. First one, it's going to be Britain. I mean, it's going to be France. Do not know how I butchered that bad. The next country that's going to be making an alliance is going to be Norway. And what shape can I make it? Can I make it a... I think I can make it a triangle. It's going to be made over here between these islands, Estonia, Leningrad, Ireland, who now has a flag, and finally, Copenhagen. I never planned these videos out if you can't tell. And the final event of this video, a few countries are going to be joining the LS. Yeah, I know. How surprising. And those countries who are going to be joining the LS are going to be Peru. That's the wrong color. Peru. Amazonia, or the Amazon nation, whatever you want to call it. Patagonia. I need to get rid of these guys' 3-point star. The next country that's going to be joining is the Philippines. Followed by Hokkaido. This purple nation right here. This world's equivalent of North Korea, despite I don't think being a dictatorship or anything. Yeah, they're a senate. Anyways, other countries joining are going to be this pink country. Qatar is forced in. Uh, this brown, no, not brown. I don't know what color this is. Anyway, those are the countries who are joining. And if I can just, I'm just gonna pause and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, done. And one country is going to be made into a Security Council member. And that country, you can probably guess by the size of it, like by the size of this. Let me just make this yellow. But the country joining is going to be Florida. They are mainly joining because they are a very strong ally of Franco-Iberia, who is one of the founding members of the LS. And if I can actually do this right. Okay. They are a very strong ally of a founding member, as well as Rome. Poland respects them. Basically, a lot of Security Council members respect them. Also, there was like an assembly vote, and it was roughly 50%, no, 62% to 38%, with them being voted in. So yeah, as you can see how I am zooming out, this is the end of the video. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or do forget, I don't care, just enjoy life. And I'm gonna go now because I'm still feeling sick.